At Crystal Clinic, we have a full-service orthopedic practice. We have everything from total joints to sports to spine health. And one of the newest things that we've incorporated in spine health, which is our Spine Health Institute, is the Spine Wellness Center. And in the Spine Wellness Center, we take a sort of different approach to patients. We try and look at it from a more patient-centered standpoint and take a more holistic approach. So it's not uncommon that we'll have a patient who comes in with diabetes and pain, and until we get their diabetes under better control, their spine pain is going to be more difficult to control. So we take that whole approach with all of our orthopedic patients. So now there's a new program for optimizing patients before they have a total hip or a total knee. And by optimizing things like weight and diabetes and nutrition, not only do we get the good results that we've typically gotten, but now we get even better results with our patients. So from a recovery standpoint, the healthier we get a patient before surgery, the stronger we get a patient before surgery, the more we get their other chronic conditions optimized and their nutrition optimized, the better their outcomes are from a surgical standpoint. So that's why I, as a spine surgeon, spend as much time talking to my patients about things like their sleep habits and their diet as I do feeling their back and looking at their MRI. From the standpoint of a spine wellness provider, I see everything from the range of somebody who hurt their back playing football over the weekend to 75-year-olds who have a hard time walking because of the degenerative changes in their back, and they've had it for years, and it's just gotten that much more difficult for them to manage. And from the standpoint of treatments that I can provide, there's all of the non-operative stuff from physical therapy. When patients see me as a new patient, they also see a physical therapist on the same day, which is very unique to this area. All of the medical treatments, we look at other things like can acupuncture be used, myofascial release, nutritional changes that we can make in their diet, and all the way to surgery. I am a fully practicing board-certified surgeon, and again, it makes sense to do all of these other things because then when we do need to do surgery, patients recover so much more quickly. The approach that I take with patients is unique not only for the area, but actually for the country. It's, in addition to being a spine surgeon, I also take a more functional medicine type approach to caring for the patient. So when we look at things that cause pain, pain really is an inflammatory process. And while it can happen from a broken bone, it can also be related to other things that cause inflammation in the body. And when we go to the source of that inflammation and sort that out, we can impact a patient significantly and improve their pain. So for example, if they're having an autoimmune reaction to foods that they're eating, we're gonna struggle to get their spine pain healed until we get that done. And so by taking this broader scope look at what is actually causing the problem or getting to the root of the problem, we're able to help people who wouldn't typically be helped by traditional spine care. We can provide the full spectrum of care for patients. So I travel to multiple locations throughout northeastern Ohio so that it's easily accessible to patients. There's physical therapy at every single one of those locations, and we have therapy at many other locations so that doing the therapy doesn't have to be a hardship, it's close to home. And then if an MRI or other x-rays are needed, you don't have to leave to go off-site in order to get those things. We can take care of them right at one of our facilities.